I'm now in the city of Guanghan in southwest China's Sichuan province. As you can see, the streets are completely flooded, and residents are at least two residential compounds are blocked in by the heavy rain. While rescue work is in process since last night, as you can see, many residents are still stranded here on the roadside. Actually, we're now on a bulldozer, if you can notice that, because this is the only way that that rescue workers can carry the residents from their compounds and to and from their compounds. Actually, the residential areas have lost their electricity. The water supply has also been suspended because of the heavy rain. But as you can see, the evacuation work is very much in great process. Now I'm getting off the bulldozer and trying to give you some reports from the ground. Well, now I'm at one of the two of the largest residential areas in the city with at least 10,000 residents. And because of continuous rainfall, the water level is beyond dangerous. Now, would you please give me a minute? And I'm trying to get off the bulldozer and give you some reports from the ground. Right now in the picture is the bulldozer which we were just riding, and now the bulldozer is carrying some of the residents from the one of the universities, one of the local universities, and actually there are still nearly 1,000 residents still trapped in the residential areas, and the firefighters are using the same way to evacuate them. Well, these are two of the largest residential areas actually in the city of Guanghan, with at least 10,000 residents during normal days. And because of continuous rains, the water level is now beyond dangerous. Local fire department told us that they've been trying to approach the buildings, but were sent back by the waves because the water was very rapid. As you can see now, there's a line of students waiting here. They are the students and young people from a local university. And actually, what is very lucky is that there's a community hospital that's just few blocks away. We've just learned that there are a few residents who have been reporting about medical emergencies. Actually, a baby who's having a high fever and he needed to be evacuated very rapidly. And we just saw that baby being carried out by firefighters. Actually, at least almost every one of the firefighters in the city of Deyang and Guanghan have been dispatched to the scene. And just in the morning, they have rescued at least 30 people, including an old lady who's been trapped on a tree after her house was flooded. An 8-month-old baby was also rescued along with its family. Well, as of midday Wednesday, altogether 96 vehicles and nearly 500 rescue workers from different departments are still working at the front line, but they're still short-handed. The city of Guanghan has confirmed and kept the rainstorm code in red for the fourth time in less than 24 hours. Well, about 60 kilometers away in Sichuan's capital Chengdu, thunderstorms and heavy showers were witnessed overnight. Well, Chengdu has issued its first orange rainstorm alert in 7 years. But in another Sichuan city called Ya'an, 6 people were killed on Tuesday and 5 remain missing. Sichuan's traffic and tourism authorities have warned tourists of the situation, because now is the summer vacation, and because Sichuan is one of the largest recipients of tourists from across China, the warning comes very urgently. So on Tuesday, a travel bus was hit by falling stones, causing 1 death and 6 injuries. Famous tourist attractions like the Leshan Giant Buddha have urgently closed up parts of its projects on water. Well, China's meteorological authorities have warned against more rains, lightning, and secondary disasters in the coming week. A rainstorm belt of over 3,000 kilometers have formed its trajectory across China, reaching from southwest to northeast. Now you're seeing some of the so-called frogmen carrying the lifeboats. They are the first batch of rescue workers at the scene. Because the water is very rapid, they couldn't get the lifeboats into the residential compound. So now they're clearing the lifeboats of water and trying to enter again. So they are the real heroes here. Now as we speak, rescue workers and actually some dangerous rescue work, I might add, is still going on because the water is very muddy. We don't know what is under the water, so it's hard to tell what would happen if these frogmen or specialized underwater rescuers cross these very rapid turbulence into the residential areas. But as you can see, the residents are basically very calm. They're not panicking. So, and these students are still waiting very calmly in line as bulldozers come back from the other end of the street. Now, we want to bringing a captain who is in charge of the rescue work at the scene, and we will talk to him about actually Captain Chen of the local firefighter department, and he will tell us what the latest situation is. 陈队长，谢谢您能接受我们的采访，能告诉我们一下现在这个居民大概都是什么样的情况呢？还有大概多少人困在里面呢？
这个地方是很多小区，然后大概应该是上千户的人，然后主要是现在居民是面临他们出不去，然后停水停电，然后有一些居民还有因为生病疾病需要救治，所以说我们把他们赶紧给那个救援出去，是这样的。
Captain Chen told us that these residents need to be evacuated because they don't have electricity or water supply, and some of them are in medical help, are in need of medical help. 那么陈队长，这个救援工作现在我看设备也是比较的简陋啊，就是用一些推土机这样的方式。那您觉得这样救援大概还要持续多久呢？
这个因为是这样的，现在我们的冲锋舟还有我们的这个橡皮艇一直是在这个全速的运转，然后推土机这个方式呢，虽然看似简陋，但是它却是最有效的，也能够尽最大的可能保证这些受困居民的一个安全。然后目前来说，根据这个现在滞留的人数，现在这个救援的持续时间还可能会很长，所以说现在还不好估计最终的时间是这么个情况啊。
Well, Captain Chen told us that because of the number of the stranded residents are very large, so he's not sure how long the rescue work will continue. But he says, although you may see the bulldozer as a last resort, I might say, for this kind of rescue work, but because, as I mentioned, the rapid turbulence of the water, so actually the bulldozer is very efficient in evacuating the residents. And he said more help is on the way as we speak. 那么陈队长最后再问您一个问题，那么这些居民他们可能会被疏散到什么地方呢？有安置他们的地方吗？
对，这个政府这边我们现在是处于一个低洼地带，那么我们把它疏散到一个相对高一点的地区，然后他们有些是可以投靠亲戚，有些是有政府统一送到这个统一的安置点进行一个安置，是这么个情况。
So for the rescued residents, the government will place them at safe places. As I mentioned, there's a hospital nearby, so those in medical help will get their help in time. And for those who have relatives in the area, they will go to their relatives' houses and spend a safe night there. So that's what I have so far for you guys. We'll keep you updated for the latest on the rescue work in the city of Guanghan and actually in other cities in Sichuan province. as the province actually issued an orange alert on rainstorm in the last 7 years. That's the first time. I'm Ma Ke in the city of Guanghan.